Yes, the party has already started, but we'll like officially start the party for everybody else who's watching back. If you're watching back right now, welcome to our Flash Family Tuesday night Zoom. I am Annie Hughes, your superstar director, with a bunch of our other Flash family leaders. Tonight, we are going to talk about customer service. It is Tuesday, March 5th, and I'm going to just basically hand the reins right over to Tammy Pope and Charlene Alexander because they are so much better at this than I am. And I think that's why we are so much better together because everybody's got their strengths. And so you guys get to learn from these ladies tonight. Have it.
I guess I'm
You gonna
going
go,
first.
Tim? Yeah.
So I guess we're about taking care of our customers. Is that's and building our customer base. My whole everything, my team, my customer base is all about getting to know people, and I love it. I have to have a job that works with people, and I mean that's who I am. I need to talk to people, so I get to know people on a personal basis, and I remember things about them. But it's hard when you start building a customer base. So I stalk their Facebooks, and not in a creepy way, but I like watch to see, like, is somebody having surgery, or what their kid is doing, or what their kid is into, or like that, so that I can reach out to them and say, hey, how are you doing? And I talk to them about non-Scentsy stuff, like get to know them without talking Scentsy, and it becomes more of a relationship that way than just a sales relationship. So then, I mean, it's real. It's not me being fake at all, but I like to get to know each of them. I know, like, when something comes out, like Marie came out, the warmer and the cat, the cat, I know who is cat freaks on my customer base. I can go to my workstation, but I know offhand already who is going to go crazy over a cat. So it's because I in tune with each of most of my big people, and I do that with almost all of my customers. Getting to know them through just texting, or follow up just with little cards, and they feel so special just by the little texts that you send them, or the just talking and say, hey, I haven't seen you for a while on Facebook, or just want to know how you're doing, or just following up by saying, hey, how'd you like your warmer, or how's that new scent, do you love it, whatever. And I'm very honest with them about whether I like something or not. I'm like, I didn't like that one, I'm glad you did, and I'm real with people, and I think that builds a big connection with people. And yeah, that's how I have built my customer base, is just continually reaching out, and I try to talk to them all the time about um you know their lives, keep mine out. And one thing I never do, and I don't know how you all feel about this, but I never talk anything controversial ever, ever, ever. um I I keep my political views, my religious views, my everything views pretty neutral. That way I don't alienate anybody. If they want to talk to me one-on-one about it, I'll feel that out. But I don't usually, just because I want to stay neutral on that. But I like try to make them all feel like they're my friends. And I honestly do get pretty close to most of them. So that's how I keep my customer base so tight. And I don't know. And like finding little special things for them. You know, like I'll see something at a store, I'm like, oh, so and so would love these socks, you know, and I might pick them up and put them in their package or something just to make them feel even more special. So that's what I do.
I remember being at leadership a few years ago, and one of the things they said is it's far easier to keep or take care of a good customer than it is to find a new one. And so I think that sometimes we forget that. And I will tell you guys that Tammy and Charlene are consistently the top salespeople in my organization of 800 people. So they are fantastic salespeople. They're fantastic at their customer service and the job that they do. And that's why people continue to come back and buy from them. Or that's why people are happy to refer their business over to them too, you know, as far as, oh my gosh, I have the best Scentsy lady. You totally want to do business with her. Right. So I just
thing is that I don't go out of my way to make packages beautiful. I don't have time for that. I work a full-time job. You guys can see my office. You would be like, do you live in a dump? I mean, seriously, you can see by the walls. I am sitting with bags all around me. It's bad. But I don't have time to do all the foo-foo funky stuff. I literally will sometimes grab a Target bag and tie a scent circle to it and say, here you go. I hope you love it. I'm sorry I didn't have another bag. And they're like, who needs a bag, you know? And but it's how you present yourself and how you are to the people and how you follow up and how you treat them is how they're going to keep coming back to you, and how you connect with the people. So that is how I keep them all.
yeah. Yeah, I know that you connect with your customers. Your customers truly just adore you. So, Charlene, what are you doing
Yes, ma'am.
to be crushing this business?
Actually,
Amazing.
actually, I do a lot of the same things Tammy's doing. I work in a restaurant bar, so I get to know everyone, like on every level basis. Um, and that's just how I've been my whole life, though. I just like to talk to people, talk. I just want to know. I just want to know stuff. But so actually, I do a lot of bulk orders. Probably I was doing a couple a month. I'm up to about 4 bulk orders a month just with locals. Just because they don't have to get on the website and do anything. I don't know why people don't want to do that, but they don't want to pay the $10 shipping. So if 5 of them order, that's only $2 a piece they have to buy, have to do for shipping. I don't package anything fancy either. I get all my thank you bags and all that stuff either at the dollar store or Temu. There's nothing fancy about it. But when it all comes in, I separate it all. I mark all their names on it, throw in a catalog, a thank you card, or a scent circle. I take it to work with me and they all come pick it up. So they really like that, but I'm not fancy with anything. I just usually remember who likes what, and when I don't, my whole life is all these tablets. I have 3 of them. Yeah, my whole life. I have 3 of them going. Literally, this is just for orders. This is just for who owes me money. This is for events and my team info and my tax write-off stuff. And right now, my please, dear God, let me hit annual sales shit. Yeah, it's all pen and paper for me. I'm a train wreck too, but usually it's just talking and follow up. If I know they like a flower, like I'll send a message, hey, this flower is coming out, and they're like, oh my God, thank you for thinking of me. I'll take 5. Okay. They just like for you to know that what they like. And if I don't know them really, really well, I actually took Melissa Gratz's advice And now my phone is full of people's names that I have no freaking idea who they are. But I have I have their name. Yes. Their name, what they liked, and their phone number. And I thought when she first kept telling us that she was crazy. I mean, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Melissa? But then I started doing it. And it actually works because now I'm like, oh shit, that lady likes Scentsy Buddies. When I go through my contacts, I'm going to message her. And I don't know her from Adam. I just say, hey, this is Charlene from Scentsy. And then she thinks, oh my God, this girl's so great. She remembered me. No, I really didn't. I just used Melissa's idea of keeping track in your phone with their phone numbers and what they liked.
I mean, it works because it makes them feel like you remember them too, you know?
Right. Right. But honestly, I don't even probably know who they are, but it does work. It honestly does seriously work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really did think Melissa was crazy when she first told us all that. I'm like, what is she doing? Her phone has to be so full. Now I'm like, oh, this shit's great. Like,
you guys didn't
just have everybody.
So, Melissa Gratz, she's amazing. She keeps track of everyone's name in their phone. She adds people as she meets them, but she puts them in her phone as like Sarah Walmart parking lot Silver Bells is the person's name. So when they call, oh my gosh, hey Sarah, yeah, how's your stash of Silver Bells doing? You know, and she knows that she meets her in the Walmart parking lot. Should I meet you in the Walmart parking?
Right. It literally,
you know, and that's what works for her. And
it's been working.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're
it's been working.
People. Yeah. Yeah. I think
I have a lot of customers because when she first told me at the first Elevate, she said cuss, C-U-S.
Mm-hmm.
Remember it was C-U-S. And so I have a lot of C-U-S Carrie, C-U-S Sarah, C-U-S. It's like I have a lot of customer. Yeah. And then the description, their last names.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I don't know. I found that a lot of my customers, like, I don't know if you like to travel or whatever, but if you're a goer, or I do, like, we go to Gatlinburg a lot. It's just our thing. Like every few months we go, and every few months I'll do a sip and sniff bag, and it's 3 wax melts, a cotton cleanup, and a tiny miniature jar of moonshine that I pick up for them while I'm on vacation. And I just sell the crap out of those. Yeah, see, I sell the crap out of those. And I'm like, oh, because they want something extra that you know what I mean? Like if you're out and about, well, when we were on the cruise, like I was selling the heck out of the wax bags, the Caribbean wax bags. Oh, okay. You know?
Yeah.
But they just like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing I do is a lot of personalization.
Yeah.
A lot. I do a lot. My customer base is built on my whiff boxes, which was a fluke in the first place. Not really a fluke, but that's where my base really expanded. And I made it totally personal to me. And every month I wrote a letter. And it's personal. I mean, like the first paragraph is all about what's going on in my life, which there's always something. And then, you know, it is, you know, this. And then what's going on, something funny. And then what's in the box and what's going on with Scentsy. And they love this. I have customers that kept over 4 years of these. They have them like in a little file. And that warms my heart. But like I had a customer reach out to me today and said, I need 5 Easter baskets made. I said, okay. I said, what price point do you want? Normally I do them for like $20, $25, and I put a buddy clip in the basket, candy, blah, blah, blah. And they're all ready to go, ready for Easter morning. And she goes, I'm thinking $40 each with the rhubarb bunny. And I'm like, I think I can do that. So I got a $200 basket order today from somebody that hasn't bought anything in 6 months. So, you know, I mean, these things come around. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing the personal. I did stockings for 5 years. I was doing 56. I think one year I did like 70 stockings for people, just filling stockings.
70 stockings.
Yeah, I sent you a
Wow.
picture and you were like, who names their kid that?
Yes, I repeat the things that I'd say.
It was Delbert or something like
it was like Delbert. I'm sorry if you're watching this back and your name is Delbert. And no offense. Oh, hey Tammy. So what if you move away from that for a second? So Melissa was asking in the chat, what would you offer to put in the Easter baskets?
Well, you can always, if you could always do buddies, always. And you tell them the price point of the buddy. So like if we have a lot of $25 buddies usually, so you can say a buddy's going to be $25. You cannot publicly say, for a basket it's going to be this much and candy and da 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 da. So I usually just would, because I did bulk orders and I could bundle and save a lot of stuff, and I buy a lot on flash sales. I would just sell them for $25 and then build from what my stash that I have that I bought off of flash sales. But then I would go to dollar store or Walmart and buy the candy in bulk and split it up. And dollar store, I always ask if it's okay if I put a Bible in, because I always wanted the kids to have a Bible. And they would, most of them would say yes. And, so just little things that are typical Easter stuff. Today I was at Target. Hold on. My grandkids aren't here yet, so I can show you. They had these little pinwheels. I thought these were so cute, so old fashioned. They go with rhubarb so well. I mean, they're wooden, and so I got these things, and just just make it fun and pretty and inexpensive. That's the cool thing. You can get cute baskets at Dollar Tree.
Yep.
I love doing it. It's my favorite.
So if you're watching this back, you can't see this in the chat, but Ashley Brothers dropped a picture of a scent circle where they had cut out a pair of ears and some little feet and used a little white pom-pom, and they turned the scent circle into a little decorated like an Easter bunny. So it's just the regular scent circle package, and then they stuck the paper things and a pom-pom to it so it looked like a bunny.
So cute.
It's really, really cute.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Super cute.
There's a super cute one too with a paper bag, a lunch sack. You cut down the center, just like at the top, and put a bundle around it. So 3 bars will fit in it. And then you just draw a little nose on it and put a cotton cleanup on the back. Just like tape it on the back or glue it on the back. Looks like a little bunny. It's so
what a
cute.
fun idea. That's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
try to find it and post it on the pages. Yeah.
I love that. Love that. What a really cute idea.
But yeah, Easter baskets are so easy. Bubbles, fun.
Yeah. And so if you're watching this back, Tammy mentioned that she bundles and she uses a bundle save to make it cheaper. So where you're able to get it, depending on what you're putting in the Easter basket, if you're putting mini fans and pods, you might buy a 6-pack of pods, and it might be $50 for 6 packs of pods, where you're splitting those up between each Easter basket. So rather than being $10 and $10,
right,
it's getting it a little bit cheaper for everybody.
Yeah, that's how I do it for all of it, and it works. Put the little pods in a little baggie and a bow, and it's cute.
Super, super cute. Love that.
I also started doing just scent of the month, which is literally just the scent of the month that we have. I don't know why they don't just get on. Like, it's just, oh, look, I have a scent of the month club. And they're all like, oh my God, that's so cool. Okay. So they're going to get the wax scent of the month. That's literally, and a cotton cleanup. And I put it in a little clear baggie, and they are happy as can be every month. The same people every month get a wax bar.
That's awesome.
So again, I just bundle and save those too. So
yeah,
Katrina sells hers, don't you, Katrina?
Yeah. I sell mine. Usually it's an upsell because I do deliveries instead of having people pick up at my house because I don't want people to come to my house. So I do porch drops, and my customers think it's amazing. And so I'll text them and be like, I'm going to porch drop to you today. I have this scent of the month for $5. Do you want it? And I almost always sell out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to utilize mine like that more. That's awesome. I'm here for 11 years and I'm still learning from you guys every time we do stuff like this. So it's awesome.
Love that idea.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, it's just easy. It's literally the scent of the month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, like it's like adding the ice cream to your McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yes, I want an ice cream.
It's just that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I try
to do at least one mystery bag a month too. I try anyways to do a mystery bag every month.
That's cool. And do you want to describe what a mystery bag is for anybody who doesn't know what that is yet?
So I just do it by different price points. I usually start at $20 and go up to $40. So I'll do like 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pick a price or pick a colored bag. And I'm not going to lie, 9 times out of 10, I have no clue what I'm putting in there until they pick it. And then I go through like the clearance and all that. And that's how I just pick stuff, just put things together. And then I usually think, okay, what hasn't this person tried yet? Like maybe they haven't tried the room sprays. Maybe they've never used an oil or stuff like that. And then I just make the bags up with anything I want, really. I don't theme them. So they're not all the same.
I love that you're intentional with that. So that way people are trying new things and maybe we'll get hooked on something new.
Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe if I put a hand soap in hers this month, she might buy some someday. Yeah. Because, obviously we all have people that just buy certain things and that's all they ever buy. So,
yeah, for sure. For sure. Jasmine asked in the chat, do you make them available immediately or do they wait to get them?
They have to wait. Yep. I don't place any orders for any product until I get orders for it. So yeah, they wait and I let them know ahead of time. It'll be a week or two before they actually receive their bag.
Yeah, that's
really both.
That's that really way, good practice.
That way I know, right. That way I also know how many are going to order and I can bundle and save a lot better that way to get them more for their money.
Yeah. And you're not left you spending money out of pocket when we shouldn't. I mean, that's one of the things that our
right
always said, spend Scentsy money on your family, not family money on Scentsy, because we're here to make money.
Absolutely.
We want to build sustainable businesses. And so we don't encourage keeping a ton of inventory on hand. If you're somebody who does events occasionally, we understand that. And we do accumulate stuff over years of without even trying. Every time you close party orders, you end up with more free stuff and more free stuff. So if you love Scentsy, just being a consultant, you end up accumulating a lot of things. So you don't need to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So we don't make a practice of that.
That's why I offer both. I can do mystery bags on the dime. Like, you want to come get it now? Come on over. I got you. Or I can do
and I'll tell you, the only reason I don't do the mystery bags on a dime is because I want the PRV. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Definitely.
So, you know what I mean?
Always put it back in.
Yeah, I do that though, like on hand things. When people ask me, do you have this on hand? Oh yeah, I actually do. But I'm like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have as much product sitting around if I would do that. That's probably what I need to do. But I want that damn PRV.
I have so much stuff.
All right, so we have like just a couple minutes left before we're gonna get kicked off of this because me and my free Zoom. So, Dina, I still owe you a Happy Meal. Don't hate me. But we're going to do another drawing tonight for everybody who is here. So we're going to tap to spin and see who wins. Who's getting Happy Meal this week? Dina, you do not get to spin again. So we're going to spin again. Not that I don't want to award you again, but I mean, I still already owe you one. So looks like it's Carissa. Carissa's going to get some Happy Meal. Okay. Great. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Charlene, for sharing all of your tips. We appreciate you. You inspire me. I know you inspire the rest of us to go out and do all of the things. Please come back and sit with us next week on Tuesday. We're going to talk about do's and don'ts of social media marketing. And Miss Hillary and Miss Aubrey are going to help me out with that next week. And we'll see you guys then. All right.
Thank you.
Have an amazing
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.